Arreando. Arreando, que es gerundio.
Arrear.
Arrear is what you tell the cows to move out. Arreando.
I'm happy I can showcase this to Spanish people. Why we're so traumatized as black kids and black adults. I just want to make sure I'm clear about this. I am good at not minding my own business.
Oh, you're great at it. El cotilleo te come así por dentro.
I'm in it. I do mind my business because I don't get into other people's business, but I'm always listening to other people's business. Does that make sense?
¿Es esa tu prioridad por la cual estás aprendiendo español?
Sí.
¿Para saber lo que dicen los demás?
¿Por qué en español?
¿Cómo que por qué?
¿Por qué hablando en español?
Porque hemos recibido muchos comentarios diciendo, ay, qué bien está hablando Bryan español. Pues yo quiero empujarte.
Oh, gracias. Qué simpática.
Sí, yo.
Vale. Pero porque los niños afuera en la calle
sí.
Y la manera que hablando con los padres es muy mal. Muy mal.
Los tiempos han cambiado. Times have changed a lot, okay? Because when I was a kid, if you were to talk to your mother like that, she would just look at you. And by the way that she looked at you, that was enough. It's just like, I'm going to teach you some of the iconic sentences or phrases that our mothers used to tell us. You would just hear that and then there will be a reaction right away.
So you have things too that Spanish moms say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
What about, do the dads also get involved or no?
Yeah, sometimes, but you know, the dad
it's more the
is
mom.
The dad. The mom is the mom. It's the figure.
It's the same for me. My dad, I can count the amount of times my dad actually hit me. It was 5 times. In my entire life, my dad has hit me 5 times. And I deserved all 5 of them, I promise you. But my mom was like John Wick. Like if I was in the bad area or anything, I'm getting my behind whooped regardless.
Yeah, she was like quick to go, right?
Yeah.
El poder de la chancla. That doesn't exist here anymore, but you know, there were other times, as I said. So one of the moments was, you know, kids are always looking for things. Mama, ¿dónde está esto? Mama, que no lo encuentro, mama. So your mother will answer, como vaya yo y lo encuentre, te vas a enterar. If I go and I find it, you're gonna find out. You're going to figure it out.
Well, obviously, I'll figure it out if you find it.
Yes, but you know what it meant. It meant,
I'm sorry.
Vas a cobrar.
This is why I stayed in trouble. My mouth always got me in trouble.
I see. I'm very aware of it. 10 years and counting. So do you have something like that?
If I was searching for something and then my mom was like, my mom would probably say, don't make me come and look for it.
Okay.
That'll be.
No me hagas ir y buscarlo.
Sí, because then yeah.
Will be como vaya yo y lo encuentre.
Because I always hear like whenever I'm getting my clothes or for school, and I learned my lesson when I told my mom I couldn't find my pants for school, so I can't go to school. So,
¿De verdad?
Yeah, I tried everything.
Vergüenza debía darte. Now the other thing is that I don't know about you, but we had like weekly payments, like they will give us like some money to do our things, like to buy chuches, allowance. Yeah. But you know, we always spend it out and we'll always want more, or like, I want to go to the movie theater. Can I have an extra money? So the mothers will tell you, a ver si te crees que soy el Banco de España.
A ver si qué?
A ver si te crees. Let's see if you think that I'm the Spanish bank. I'm the Bank of Spain. Mm-hmm. Instead of telling you I don't have money or no, we're not paying or we don't have enough, whatever. A ver si te crees que soy el Banco de España.
We have like many different ways of like saying those things. Like we have those frases hechas or franes, like, you know, like, do you think money grows on trees or something like that? My uncle used to, whenever like someone would ask him for money, he's like, sure, let me go to my backyard that I don't have and check the tree, see if it dropped any money for me or something. So we have all those things, but every time you ask, like, for us black parents or whatever, about money, it's a problem.
Of course it's a problem. That's why the mothers here also say, you know, a ver si te crees que soy el Banco de España. Like, what, do I poop money? ¿Cago dinero o algo? No. No.
So you have a saying, like moms, I'm guessing, do moms just like have these backed up? Like, is this like automatically programmed into mothers?
Yes. So you know how you always say that I'm very lazy? And I could be lazy at times.
It's not that you're lazy, it's just, no, you're lazy, yeah.
Okay, so I was like that when I was a kid too. And my mother or my grandmother would like try to hurry me up. Mm-hmm. And instead of saying, come on, let's go, they would say, arreando, que es gerundio.
Arreando.
Arreando. Arreando, que es
Es
gerundio.
arrear.
Arrear is what you tell the cows to move out. Arreando.
What?
Arreando, que es gerundio. Like, come on, let's go, hurry up. Like, move.
That's
Mueve el culo.
I figured it's like hurry up or hurrying, but this is what you tell cows?
Yeah, arreando. Arrear is to the flock. You tell arrear a flock.
I'm sorry, but right now I'm just imagining that. Like, I'm trying to talk to my daughter to tell her to hurry up. But I'm also, like, if I was on a farm, I'm talking to the cows to tell them to hurry up. Only one knows the language I speak. So if I'm saying something, if I'm taking something that I normally say to cows who do not understand me, why would I expect my daughter or child to listen to me if they don't want to listen anyway?
I don't know, but that's a good point, because when you don't want to listen to it, then you like try to rebuttal, right? So I used to do that, because I'd be like, I don't want to go or whatever. I just want to be here watching TV, or I want to go out with my friends. And, when I tried to talk back to my mother or to my grandmother, especially because she was the strict one, she would look at me and she would be like, no me, que te, que te.
No me, no me?
No me, que te, que te.
What does that mean?
Like, it's not complete sentence. It's like, no me jorobes, or don't bother me. But you don't say the whole thing. You just say, don't, that I would. That's what it will translate. Don't, that I would. No me, don't, que te, that I would, que te doy una galleta.
That's we have something like that. And this is more towards black families now, where it's called the wish. I can't say the full thing, but
Why
wishing
not?
thing, because there's an adult version where it doesn't involve kids, but there's the ones that parents use towards kids. So the one that we say towards kids would be like, "Oh, I wish you would."
I wish you would. I wish you without. That's the thing.
That's
Yeah,
the same
it's
thing?
exactly
I
the
wish
same
you,
thing.
So like, if I was doing something bad, like if I was about to, let's say if I got upset because my mom did something, I wanted to throw something on the floor, she'd be like, "I wish you would. I wish you would." And yeah, that's like a staple.
Yeah.
in
So
our
the
household.
same for us, but I love the way that it sounded. Like when I was a kid, cuando estaba así una criaja,
Sí.
I love the way that it sounded. No me, que te. Like I just thought it was
It
like.
sounds cool.
It was so cool. So one day.
In school?
No, at home, I decided that I wanted to say it.
Tu madre o tu abuela?
A mi abuela. But my mother was in the room. And my mother turned around and she was like, La madre que te parió.
La madre que
Te parió.
The mother you lost? What?
No, the mother that gave birth to you.
Ah, parió. Vale.
And I turned around and I said, you? Yeah, I was sent to my room
Sent to your room.
immediately.
You lucky to be alive. I couldn't do something like that.
I'm like, no me que te abuela. I'm like, La madre que te parió.
See,
and I turned around, you.
we have some sayings, and actually, and that's why actually before, if it's like a staple in like Spanish mothers, because it's something that all black, like for things that we say, it's like something that all black mothers will say to their child, or black parents in general will say to their kids. We have this joke where we have like acronyms towards what it is. So,
like the acronym that I told you in some videos ago about.
Yeah. Give me a pen and paper and I'll show you.
Now it's time for the product of the week, and I brought Cola Cao.
Ooh, Cola Cao.
Not a sponsor.
I'm a fan of this. This here works for everything that I can do. Like I don't know what the bread is for.
Continue.
Cola Cao is perfect, and the reason why I can support this is because it has replaced my Hershey love for hot chocolate. I used to make jokes about this. I used to laugh at it about Cola Cao, but now
you're a big fan, right?
Big fan of Cola Cao.
Yeah, of course. So now you're gonna have one of the ways that our mothers used to give us Cola Cao when we were kids.
Where's the cup?
What cup? No, we're gonna eat it. So we have a slightly toasted bread. We're gonna put a little bit of butter, un poquito de mantequilla. A lot of mothers, instead of using mantequilla, they will put a chorrito de aceite de
Mantequilla.
de oliva.
¿Qué es mantequilla otra vez?
Mantequilla butter. But a lot of mothers used to put olive oil instead of mantequilla.
Whoa.
Colacado. Colacado. Ay, no, sé que no
That's
se dice.
enough.
Espera, sé que no se dice colacado, me lo estoy inventando, que es que soy así de mentosa. Y no podía faltar un poquito de azúcar. Claro que sí.
Yeah.
Pero ¿quién es la cocinera?
Is this real or is this just like her trying to torture me as a sandwich?
Bon profit.
Have you heard of Nutella?
Venga, come Nutella. Yo he oído nocilla, Nutella no sé lo que es una Nutella. Italiana.
It's very dusty.
Ya estamos con el dusty. It's not dusty, it's crunchy. ¿Qué te pasa? No has tenido infancia, ¿eh? No has tenido infancia.
You lose everything.
I would put more sugar into it.
What do you mean more sugar?
And a little bit more of Cola Cao.
I'm the American. What do you mean more sugar?
Le hace falta más.
Cola Cao is really good. I can taste the Cola Cao. Don't put. Yeah, I'm done. Cola Cao, definitely the product of my life.
So how do you put
No, I'm not. I'm gonna put Cola Cao where it belongs. Back in a cup with some milk, not bread.
But this shows you.
So let me ask you a question. Would you put this in would you make Cola Cao and dip
Ahora
bread in
está
it?
bueno. Ahora está bueno, claro. Un bollito de pan en un colacao caliente de toda la vida. De toda la vida.
And done. We're done.
No, but this shows you the amount of uses that we have for things and how, rebuscadas the mothers were because
it doesn't show you the amount of uses.
Because we will use it regularly with milk and whatever, cold, hot, in winter, in summer, and then in bocadillos.
That doesn't show how many amount of uses you have with something. It just shows how you use it inappropriately. There are things that have multiple uses. You don't go and create those extra uses and say, oh, we have many uses for it. That's not an extra use. That's craziness.
Is there going to be 1 week where you don't complain about the product of the week?
I'm not complaining. I love Cola Cao. I'm complaining about what you did, not Cola Cao. Cola Cao is not at fault. It's what you did with Cola Cao that is at fault.
I'm putting it away because you don't deserve this.
Don't want it either. Please understand, this is just towards black parents.
Afraid I am. Miedo me da.
Here's the first one. Do you have any idea what that actually means?
This whole thing?
This whole thing.
Get your butt ass in the goddamn hell right now. Be in... I don't know.
You're doing pretty good,
Really?
though, yes. So the entire thing is, instead of be, it's get your black ass in the goddamn house right now before I beat your mother
Ass. Ah.
See, you're pretty good. See,
it's the cursing in me. Very Spanish thing to curse.
I'm happy I can showcase this to Spanish people. Why we're so traumatized as black kids and black adults, because
it's not because of the white cops. It's not because of the black moms.
We already get tortured as a kid, and then we get older, we got to deal with more stuff. Okay. Here's another one.
I beat your Italy.
Italy.
I beat your Italy.
This one here is. This is what mostly, I wouldn't say moms say this. Moms do say it, but this is more of a dad sentence.
Okay.
And basically it means, I brought you into this world and I can take you out.
Ah, como la madre que te parió. Me, myself.
Me, myself, ¿qué?
The mother that gave you birth.
See,
that's the whole thing.
Oh,
la madre que te parió.
Listen, y'all starting to be related to some black parents.
I'm telling you, we have a lot of common things.
You said something earlier, and this one here, I think, kind of...
No me kete kete?
I don't think it's no me kete kete, but this one here is like for when you talk back to your parents. So this is like if you're saying something to your parents that you just kind of talking back to them, this is what like a mom would say. And I ain't one of your little ass friends.
I ain't one.
Well, ass is optional if you want to throw that in, but I ain't one of your little friends. And that means... you talking to the wrong one.
Yes.
But
I'm sure that you also have this one talking about friends, like because your friends are going to jump over a bridge, you're gonna do it too.
yeah, we have
That's
that.
a typical one. I
Yeah.
think that's like multicultural.
But do you have something specific that you say, like, because I don't think I used the jumping off a bridge.
Yeah, we do the jumping
Oh.
off the bridge, yeah.
Oh.
Entonces, si tus amigos se tiran del puente, ¿te vas a ir ahí de cabeza?
Is it puente or puenting?
Puente. No, puenting es el sport.
Sí, yo sé.
Ah.
Pero no sé si tu amigo es puenting, entonces, ¿no?
No.
Vale.
Now, one that you're gonna love is when you try to be a smart ass in front of your parents. This case, in front of your mom, right?
It's
Like
normal for me.
you're like teaching your mom something new. You think. So your mom will answer, a la cárcel vas a venir a robar. A la cárcel, to the jail, you're going to come and steal. A la cárcel vas a venir a robar.
So,
Like, this is jail. I'm the jail institution, and you're gonna try to steal from me.
so
the heck are you doing?
Does that mean you're being stupid? Because, like, who would...
No, I'm smarter than you. You're trying to prove me that you're teaching me something new, but cuando tú vas, yo vengo de allí.
I don't see that one.
What do you mean? I thought you would like this one.
It's good, but I thought it would have a different meaning because who goes to steal by breaking into a jail? Who goes?
No, it's not breaking into.
But I'm saying.
But you're going to jail to steal, like.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the jail is full of people that steal. Who are you gonna steal? You're gonna teach a lesson to the teacher?
No, see that doesn't really quite connect. It doesn't connect. I get it, but it should be used.
Ayudarme en los comentarios.
No, because the idea is that the jail is where thieves go when they're caught. So why would you go?
So somebody that is not a thief is gonna go and steal from thieves.
But the jail. It's if you're using jail as a reference, you're not using prisoners or cellmates. You're using a jail as the reference.
You're just being too literal.
I'm not being too literal. It's your frase, no?
Reason why you should just take it because it's my frase.
I'm trying to understand it. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, if it's the jail and I'm breaking into it, that means you're stupid. Because why would you go into...
But you're not breaking in. You're just going to.
Regardless, I'm a thief. Why am I going to go to the place that I'm trying to avoid the most?
Exactly. By trying to teach a lesson. Don't be stupid, son.
Am I the only crazy one?
Yes. I wish you would have had a Spanish mother because in this situation, she would have told you, porque lo digo yo y punto. Because I said so and that's it, and period.
Well, then I guess I did have a Spanish mother because that's exactly how my mom was. She didn't listen to anything. It was because she said no, she said no. My mom was like the water boy's mom. That's the devil. Everything is the devil for her. Anything I wanted to do, nah, that's the devil. Don't let the devil trick you. That's the kind of mother I was raised with. I hope my mom doesn't see this. I love you, mom, and just in case you see this. But yes, that's it. And then I couldn't be upset. And then if I started, you know how kids like tend to like cry for no reason, like they like something happens.
Como vaya yo te doy una razón.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah, no, we couldn't either. They will give you a reason to cry.
This is what this sentence means when you do something like that. Stop all that crying before I give you something to cry about. That is just a common...
We say the same thing here.
You do?
Yeah.
That is such a common thing. And usually you don't get to hear it. Sometimes they just give you something to cry about.
Yeah.
So those are the kind of things...
¿Te doy una razón para llorar?
Who?
¿Te doy una razón para llorar? Shut
Yes.
up or I give you a reason to cry.
So this doesn't exist now? Or is this like a...
I mean, yes, the sentences, and we have to thank and celebrate all the mothers out there because, I think that they are the root of the humor in Spain, why we're so ironic and, our sarcasm is the way that it is because, even like mothers, when they get tired and things like that, instead of saying, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I can't with my life anymore, the translation of what they will say is that one day I'll take the door and you won't see me anymore.
I'll take the door.
Cualquier día cojo la puerta y me voy. Meaning I'm exhausted.
So you're going to take the door?
I'm going to take the door and I leave.
You see that?
And I think that, all these sentences, of course, a lot of mothers still say it, right? But I think like the way that used to be, it was a way stronger because there was a lot of more respect for parents back in the days because, some of us got hit. Some of us just had to look at their faces and it was everything. But it was just the way that they talk. It's not such a direct thing like I'm going to come hit you or you're gonna get grounded if you do blah blah blah. No, like there's no words like that. It's just always like an intricate irony or something.
Because I would have to say, like, for parenting in the U.S. and this is just parenting aspect. In the U.S. today, it's like parents are like their kids' friends and everything. So like it's a big thing of like, I want to be a best friend. I want to be a friend. I could never do it. That would never happen. I already have a reel talking about that. So yeah, I know who I am. Now, is that how it is here? Because from my perspective, again, just my perspective, it seems like a lot of parents here tend to negotiate with their kids, and I'm from the U.S. We do not negotiate with terrorists, no matter the age.
No, you just go kill them, or make up terrorists when they don't exist.
I am just telling a joke, and you have to go so dark.
Because you said, I'm in the U.S. I think that's where you make the mistake.
Being born? Being born in the U.S. is my mistake?
Yeah, you don't have the luck to have been born in Spain.
Oh, gracias.
Things have changed a lot. We have parents that watches us because when we put up the reel about you seeing your hypothetical daughter out there, they came out and they said, I do have a problem. Or, oh, Bryan, what would you do if you had a boy? And blah, blah, blah. Again, Bryan does have a boy already.
Yeah, and he catches the same hands.
Yes. But I think that the whole dynamic has changed a lot. And now parents are trying to be more of a negotiating tool to get their goals. But back in the 80s and I want to say the 90s even, things were way different.
Yeah, obviously. That's like 20 some odd years ago. Almost 30.
More than that.
Yeah, 30 years ago.
40 years ago.
The 80s? I'm talking about the 90s.
Okay. Don't be like me, that every time that I see that somebody was born in 2000, I'm like, oh, they should be like 5, 10, 12 the most.
So is that all the phrases for them?
Well, there's a lot of them, but I just picked this one up. Pero el repertorio es gordo. But out of the sentences that I show you, that I share with you, do you see yourself like if we were to have a kid one day? Okay, that's not gonna happen. But would you say those kind of things? Like I tell our animals a lot of times, la madre que te parió, especially when like they make me trip or like something like that. But would you say some of this?
I would probably say, what was that? No
me que te.
Yeah, no me que te.
No, I can use that with you too. No me que te.
Because for me, that sounds like some Japanese anime we watch. So it sounds like Luffy going gumma gumma no. Yes, I'm sorry, but that's what it sounds like. So I would use that because that sounds cool to say.
We have to close with explain it to me, right?
I think you explained it to me enough already.
No. De tal palo, tal astilla. De tal palo, tal astilla.
De tal palo, what?
Palo.
Palo? The stick, yeah.
From such a stick, such a splinter.
Okay. This phrases sounds very good. It connects. Now the meaning just has to close it. What does it mean?
De tal palo, like from the mother or the father. Mm-hmm. Such a splinter. So is the daughter or the son.
So is this like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any other meaning to that, or is that it?
No, de tal palo tal astilla.
So this is like basically the apple's not too far from the tree. So however the parents are is how. Yeah,
whether it's physical or like gestures and things like that. Like if a kid does it and it's just like the parent, whether it's the mother or the father.
If you see if the kid is bad, obviously the parents are bad. That's what or vice versa. If the parents are bad, then.
Yes.
Okay, look at that. You actually have a solid one right there. It matches. I actually like that one because it makes sense. It's a stick, and from the stick, a splinter. All of it. That is how your finance should be.
Do you think it's a sentence that makes sense, or is it you that you're explaining it out to yourself?
What?
You're españolizándote más.
No, I think it makes sense. In any shape or form, that makes sense. It's not something I have to figure out. Most of the finance is like cracking the damn Da Vinci Code. You don't know what it is.
Because you don't let yourself go.
Go where?
With the language. Be language, my friend.